on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we don't wanna trust. We ain't spike going crazy until the sun up. Be worried about that, my souls up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Be thinking like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the bed, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything,
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with the pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Nick's off the play action. Finding some time left. He's got Sutton complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. It's Nix out of the pistol. Catch made underneath by the back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Here we go with Dobbins. Broke through the tackle. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. It is caught left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. The throw is caught. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Quick on the drop here to Dobbins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's a 9-yard toast, and it sets up 3rd and goal from the 1.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Nix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty. 180.
Ball is out. Burrow lost it. Recovered by the Broncos. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fun ball. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
Nix with it on 1st. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The run nets them 9, so a little easier for them now. It's 3rd and 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They're now set for 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Run left side, Harvey. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
So now here's 3rd and 5. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Denver in just a minute. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Now Nick's on third down. Dump off caught by his back. It's inside the 10. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
He finds it right side. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead off the turnover. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Jones now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 42. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. The pitch is to Jones. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And scraped together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
I'm fine, ready?
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's get set.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Right 80. Right hot.
Running back sent in motion left. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix from the gun. This is Abram working the left side. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Giving this to Harvey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
It's a 3rd down, give to Harvey. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting the throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. So we've reached that 2-minute warning. The Bengals have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Gun.
Putting a receiver in motion. Brown on the inside give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Burrow out of the shotgun. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away. Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Complete out to the right. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Now Nix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Burrow now on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Going with Brown on the ground. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. Or as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Gun.
They'll run again with Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Here's Brown again. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On 1, ready?
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. They pitch it out to him here. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Riley Moss with that tackle.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the 32. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Pearson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Harvey once more. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
9. Here's Nix. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He takes it in at the 48. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Gun.
Brown on the carry. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look.
I'm one, right?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, Piron. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Tight end in motion left. Burrow to the air now. Called in left side. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This ain't what you want.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now it's 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, I never get frustrated with completions. Never turn down a completion. But in this case, you really did have to look beyond that route. Not enough to move the sticks.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Straight ahead they go with B-Rod. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180 touch.
From the red zone now. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Saints, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
McPherson's kick is good, and that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Hold on a second.
Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 13. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. Finds Mims. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Nix from the gun. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Go. Ready. Me.
Throwing from the gun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ole. Captain.
They'll throw again. Nix buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Bombers. Hold on a sec.
Nix to throw again. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Flush down now to his left. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bengals are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you have to finish with points.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now we give up the middle to Piron. Breaks the tackle, still going. The 2nd down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Man in motion, out of the slot. On the keeper, it's Burrow. And they pitch it to him. Big gain, has him across the 40. He crosses the 35. Inside the 20. He makes Touchdown! The Bengals put up even more points in a win. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Broncos 13. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20.
2nd and 4. This is Ingram looking left side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down.
Offense up to the line fast.
At the 41-yard line.
44.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
41. Broncos 20.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick.
By Cincinnati.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
To the ground with Piron. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down. At the Broncos.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals close to beginning the year 4-0. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Again, a run with Piron. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Jones with the first, still going. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Here's what I know, Kate. When they go back and look at that play on tape after this game, they're going to see all 11. It took every one of them. Took a good pitch from the quarterback. Don't minimize that. Pitch out in front of him, eyes by that running back down the field, and everybody blocking to create that nice chunk run.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Ready?
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. And up for the kneel down on third.
Right 80. Nice hot.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year.